So, hi everyone, welcome to ATC. My name is Kams and I'm the Business Development for ATC Asia in Europe. Thank you for joining us today. And we have here a Filipino recruiting officer of Liberty Odawara Japanese Language School. She will be the one who will discuss on what are the privileges of studying at Liberty Odawara. Everyone, please meet Miss Lee Wai. Hi, Miss Lee Wai. Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lee Wai. Okay, now let's start. Okay. Our webinar etiquette is mute or unmute. Keep yourself muted unless speaking, engaging in conversation to reduce background noise. Speak clearly, speak up, and be direct so everyone can hear you. When you want to contribute, but it's not your turn, use the chat feature and the environment. Try to be in a quiet space with as little distraction, kids, pets, etc. as possible. Also, the background, declutter your background to minimize distraction or use a virtual background. Okay, about us. Our business name is Anacon Travel Consultancy or ATC. Since 2012, ATC is an education tourism company which aims to unite the world through global education and elevate the Filipino academic status worldwide. We work with multiple schools and destinations to give you the best possible options to your study abroad plans. Our business address is Unit 1627, 16th floor, City and Land Mega Plaza Building, Topaz Road, Ortigas, Pasig City. And we have here 3 different brands of ATC. We have Asia, Europe, and Canada. For Asia, we have South Korea and Japan. And for Europe, Spain, Finland, and Italy. And for Canada, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. Okay, this is our proof of business. We are under J Mission Documentation Services. Okay, and then why choose Japan? Japan has the 3rd largest economy. Japan is safe and introvert-friendly country, and you can work 20 hours per week while studying. And Tokyo, Japan minimum wage is 1,072 yen per hour, and also near in the Philippines. Okay, we have here a partner school only under the Japan program because Liberty Odawara has a requirement before you study at Liberty. You need to study at least N4 to N5 levels. So this is beyond the visa and educational consultancy services. Japanese Language Center in the Philippines, owned by a former ATC student who studied in Japan. So this is him. He studied in Japan before and he returned to the Philippines, and now he owned a visa consultancy in the Philippines and Japanese Language Center in the Philippines. Also, they offer both private and group online class, and attendance is a must. And as I've said, you need to study N4 to N5 level in the Philippines before you study at the Liberty. Okay. Now I'll turn the time over to Miss Levi. Hi, Miss Levi.
Hi, everyone. Again, konnichiwa. So my name is Levi from Liberty Odawara Japanese Language School. And yes, thank you ATC for inviting us today. And yun na nga, we were invited to invite people to introduce our school. Ganyan. So let's begin. I actually have a little presentation here for everyone. Okay. So before I do my presentation, let me just do a quick background introduction about myself, right? So baka sabihin niyo naman, sino ba tong nagsasalita sa harapan natin? Right. So lang, konting background information lang about me. So yun na nga, ang pangalan ko is Liway. I'm a Filipino. I went here in Japan 2018 under student visa. So under student visa din po ako nagpunta ng Japan, and 1.5 year ako nag-aral ng Japanese dito sa Japan, and after nun is nakapagpalit ako ng working visa. After kong graduate, nakapagpalit ako ng visa into working visa. Right? So, before ako magpunta dito, hindi ko din siya plinano. Wala talaga akong planong magpunta. Pero mahilig talaga ako sa mga Japanese things. Anime, ganyan, manga. More on sa anime, ganyan. And then one day, yung kapatid ko, sinabi niya sa akin, meron daw orientation, just like this. Actually, nung panahon na yun, face-to-face, na para sa mga gustong mag-aral sa Japan. So before, syempre iniisip ko, bakit naman ako pupunta ng Japan? Parang wala akong friends doon, wala akong relatives, yung family ko nandito, yung trabaho ko nandito sa Pilipinas, 'di ba? So bakit ko naman gugustuhin pumunta ng Japan? Pero syempre, yung ate ko ma-push talaga siya. Sabi niya, hindi, attend ka lang kasi baka lang gusto mo, ganyan. So umattend ako dun sa orientation. And then dun ko na nga nalaman yung mga pros and cons ng pag-aaral sa Japan, kung bakit magandang itry yung yung pumunta doon para mag-aral. So, yun yung gusto ko sanang i-share sa inyo ngayong araw na to. And hopefully, ma-motivate po kayo or parang maanohan kayo ng loob na, okay pala, pwede naman pala kahit mag-isa or kahit walang kakilala, pwede naman palang pumunta sa Japan. So yun nga, after kong graduate na sa language school, since nakatapos na rin naman ako sa Pilipinas sa university, yan. So inalaw napayagan naman ako na maghanap ng trabaho dito sa Japan, and I was able to get my residence card for working. And I've been working for my current company for 3 years now. Happy naman. Happy naman. Kung tatanong niyo, happy naman siya. Great. So here's my presentation. Let me just share my screen. Yan. Can everyone see my screen na po?
Yes, ma'am. Ay, medyo
Parang nakaano siya, no?
Grayish na parang may
Ayan.
Ayan, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So again, the name of our school is Liberty Odawara Japanese Language School. And yan, bago ko siya fully ipakilala sa inyo, let's just discuss what is a student visa and what are some of the reasons that you might want to try it, right? Na gusto nyo mag-under ng student visa. So first, student visa is a visa used for Japanese language school, Japanese universities, or vocational schools. So as the name implies, right, it is used for people na gustong mag-aral dito sa Japan. So it's either Japanese language school, the universities, or yung vocational schools nila dito sa Japan. Right? And then this is considered under a long-term visa. So when we say long-term visa, ito yung visa na pwede kang tumira dito sa Japan ng mas mahaba kaysa sa 3 months or yung sa mga tourists. Right? Ito din yung visa na pwede kang mag-rent ng bahay dito, tapos pwede mong gamitin yung mga health insurance nila kasi nga dito ka titira for a while. Right? So that's what long-term visa means. Right. So what are the reasons to study Japanese in Japan? So kanina nabanggit na rin naman ni Miss Camille, what are some of the reasons kung bakit gugustuhin mo mag-aral sa Japan, right? So una, para sa akin, it's to learn the language faster. So syempre tayo, 'di ba, mas gusto natin yung na-i-immerse natin yung sarili natin na para kung lagi nating naririnig yung Japanese or lagi nating gagamitin yung Japanese, mas madali natin siyang matututunan, right? And then second, ma-experience na rin yung culture. Syempre, pag sinabi natin gusto natin yung Japanese kasi nga meron tayong interest. So hindi lang sa language, pati dun sa culture. So pagpunta mo dito, may experience mo yung culture nila, ano ba talaga yung feeling na pagtira sa Japan, right? So hindi ka na unti-unti mong makakasanayan kung ano yung mga gawain, paniniwala ng mga Japanese. Pangatlo, safe and affordable, right? So alam naman natin, Japan is one of the safest country sa buong mundo and affordable compared sa Western countries. Kasi syempre, mas malapit siya sa Pilipinas, so sa pamasahe pa lang, medyo malaki na yung difference. And of course, yun nga, mas mababa yung mga tuition kaysa sa compared sa ibang bansa. But of course, kahit mas mababa yung tuition compared sa ibang bansa, maganda yung educational system nila dito. So it's one of the best in the world as well. Right. The next is global connection. So when I say global connection, syempre pagpunta mo sa Japan, hindi lang mga Japanese or other Filipino yung makikilala mo. May makikilala ka pa rin mga ibang tao galing sa ibang bansa. Katulad sa school namin, meron kaming mga students from ibang countries like Vietnam, Thailand, Mongolia, US, di ba? So iba-ibang mga tao din yung makikilala mo. And pangmatagalan yung magiging connection mo sa kanila. Magagamit mo yung connection mo sa kanila kung may mga, in the future, may mga balak ka na, mga balak mo for the future, right? Halimbawa ako, ang naging boss ko before sa aking part-time job ay Amerikano. So hanggang ngayon is connected pa rin kami and hanggang ngayon pag may mga kailangan siya or kailangan ako, nagko-connect pa din kami sa isa't isa. So that's what global connection means to me. Right. And next is improve career opportunities. So alam naman nating lahat guys na if you are bilingual, trilingual, yan, mas malaki yung edge mo kaysa sa ibang tao. Right? So hindi lang dito sa Japan, kung gusto mong gamitin yung natutunan mo pabalik sa Pilipinas or papunta sa ibang bansa, it will be an advantage for your career as well. Right? So these are just some of the reasons na naisip ko kung bakit magandang mag-aral dito ng Japanese sa Japan. But yun, there's still a lot of other reasons that na meron. Right? Yan. So let's start na with the introduction of our school. So again, the name of the school is Liberty Odawara Japanese Language School. And we are located in Kanagawa, Japan. So Kanagawa, Japan, it's the same prefecture as Yokohama. So siguro mas mas alam nyo or mas narinig nyo yung Yokohama na lugar. So pareho lang siya ng prefecture nun. Actually, we're just 1.5 hour by regular train papuntang Yokohama. And if mag-Shinkansen ka, it's just 15. I'm sorry. For Yokohama, it's just a 1 hour regular train and 15 minutes by bullet train. And then malapit din kami sa Tokyo, right? So pareho kaming region, Kanto. So sa Tokyo naman, 1.5 hours by regular train and 30 minutes by bullet train. So ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng regular train at bullet train? So yung bullet train is mas mabilis talaga siya. Siya yung tinatawag na Shinkansen dito sa Japan. So mas mabilis siya, mas konti yung stops niya kaysa sa regular train. Mas mahal nga lang ng onte. Right? Okay. And then we're also just near Odawara Station. Our school is just 15 minutes by foot from Odawara Station. So yung Odawara Station then, it's a Shinkansen stop. So it's very convenient kung saan mo gustong pumunta. Tokyo, Yokohama, kahit papuntang Osaka pa, pwedeng dun na sa station na yun magmumula. Right? Right. So ito naman yung mga famous na lugar na nakapaligid sa Odawara. So yung nasa gitna, it's Odawara Castle. Isa siya sa mga tourist spots dito sa Odawara. And napakaganda niya lalo na during spring. Ngayong spring season, ang daming sakura kaya ang daming tourist na nagpupunta dyan sa ngayon. Malapit din kami sa, yun nga, nabanggit ko, Tokyo and Yokohama. So sa mga gustong magmamasyal tuwing weekend sa cities, right? So Shibuya, Akihabara, Minato Mirai, yan, madali nyo lang siyang maa-access. Pero dun sa mga gusto naman na more on nature, Yan, malapit din kami sa Hakone, which is the onsen or spring town of Japan. And malapit din kami sa Mount Fuji, which is yung pinakakilalang mountain dito sa Japan. Right. So ano po ba yung mga qualifications natin para makapag-apply as a student dito sa Liberty Odawara Japanese Language School? So una, senior high school graduate or 2 or 4-year course college graduate. Right? Ito nga palang mga qualifications. This is the basic qualification and yung 1 and 2 is galing sa immigration. So hindi lang si Liberty Odawara ang sumusunod sa qualification na to. Lahat po ng Japanese language school sa Japan ay kailangan at least senior high school or 2 or 4-year course college graduate. Right? And then already completed at least 150 hours of basic Japanese course. Right? So kanina nabanggit na rin ni Ms. Cams na kailangan makapag-aral muna ng 150 hours sa Pilipinas. Kailangan may certificate na po kayo na nakapag-aral kayo ng 150 hours bago po kayo mag-apply as a student sa Japan. So again, this is not just with Liberty Odawara. This is for all the Japanese language schools dito sa Japan. So nakalagay dyan or and already pass N5 level of JLPT. So if you're already a JLPT passer, at least N5, then that's also okay na rin. And then the last one is 30-year-old and below at the time of application. So sa school po namin, 30 years old below po yung binibigay naming age limit. But if you are 30 years above, please let us know or please let ATC know first na kung gusto nyo talagang mag-apply sa Liberty. And then there are still other things naman that we can consider aside from your age, right? And what's the admission process naman for our school? So for the admission process, una natin gagawin is interview with the applicants. So sa mga gusto po na mag-apply dito sa Liberty Odawara, you can let ATC know that gusto nyong mag-apply sa amin, and then we can set an interview with them. Right? And then next is, pag okay po kayo sa interview, we will be preparing na your documents. And once you already prepared your documents, you can send it to Japan, and we will be checking it for you before we submit it to Japan Immigration. So it usually takes 2 to 3 months. Actually, this tapos na po kami sa October namin. Ang next na po is for April. Siguro isipin nyo napakaaga naman para sa April na intake. But actually, kasi nga mag-aaral pa kayo and then ayusin pa yung mga documents, and then yun nga, pag-submit sa immigration, 2 to 3 months din yung aabutin nun. So medyo may time talaga, medyo mahaba talaga yung time. Right. And then once na makuha namin yung certificate of eligibility para sa mga na-approve, yan, doon yung isisend namin yung certificate of eligibility sa inyo. But before that, you will have to pay the initial school fee. And then when we receive it, yan, pwede na kayong mag-apply sa visa sa Japan Embassy sa Pilipinas. And then, pag nakuha nyo na yung visa nyo, it's time to fly to Japan. Right? Ano naman po yung mga support na pwede naming maibigay once you arrive here in Japan? Right? So, kahit wala kayong kakilala, again, kanina nasabi ko na to, kahit wala kayong kakilalang kaibigan or kamag-anak dito sa Japan, it's okay. Kasi sa airport pa lang kami na yung magpipick up sa inyo. So you don't have to worry kung paano makakarating dito sa Odawara. Right? And then we will help you settle in your dormitory. So we will talk more about the dormitory sa mga susunod na slides. And then we will assist you with opening your bank account, mag-register ng residency nyo sa City Hall, and get your health insurance card. So yung bank account, City Hall, tsaka insurance, health insurance, those are the 3 basic things na dapat una nyong gawin once na makarating kayo sa Japan as a student. So we will assist you with that as well para hindi naman kayo ma-overwhelm na ano yung gagawin, paano i-fill out to, mga Japanese lang yun nandun, diba? So you don't have to worry about those things anymore. Right. So our curriculum is 1.5-year course or 2 years course. So we have beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So pagdating niyo dito, ibibigyan kayo ng assessment ng mga teachers para malaman nila kung saan kayo makakasamang course. And it's either morning or afternoon class. So if it's morning, it's from 9 to 12:30, and then free na kayo sa afternoon. And then if afternoon, free kayo sa morning, and then 1 to 4:45, kailangan nyo magklase, and then afternoon, libre na ulit. So holidays, Saturdays, Sundays, national holiday, wala rin pong pasok sa school. So this is an actual image of our classroom in our building. And here are some of the school activities na ginagawa namin dito sa Liberty, Odawara. So we have our entrance ceremony, graduation ceremony, we have our speech contest, school tour para sa mga new students. So kung familiar kayo dyan sa Fuji Q Highland, so that's one of the most popular attraction here in Japan. And then cultural experience, yun, pinapasyal din namin ng mga students, hindi lang kasi nga naniniwala kami na hindi lang sa loob ng classroom matututunan yung mga pwedeng ituro, kundi yan, sa pagjo-join din ng mga sa mga outside experiences and community activities as well. Right. So sa mga gusto pong i-check ang aming Facebook account, it's Liberty Odawara Nihongo Gakko. So just to make sure, ito po yung aming DP and ang aming cover photo. Yan, ang mga students. So you can visit our page, like it, message us there if you have any questions. Right. And then next would be the school fees. So marami nagtatanong ng mga estudyante regarding this. Magkano po ba talagang mag-aral sa Japan, right? So for student entering, actually this is still for October dahil hindi pa kami talaga nagsisimula for April. But same din naman kasi if for April and 1 year yung payment, it's still 792. If you will be enrolling under APC, we can also offer a biannual payment plan, right? So usually talaga dito sa Japan, it's a 1-year payment bago ka makarating. But yan, we also offer a biannual payment plan. Right. And here's our dormitory. So our school owns 3 dormitories. 2 for boys and 1 for girls. Sa boys, mas malapit siya, 5-minute walk lang to the school. Sa girls, medyo malayo, it's a 15-minute walk. But don't worry because mag-rent din, pwede namin kayong iparent ng free ng mga bicycle. Right? So sa dorm, kasama na din doon yung wifi and utility costs, included na siya sa rent. And meron na tayong nandun na yung mga beds nyo, air condition, fridge, washing machine, microwave, rice cooker, electric pot, vacuum cleaner. Yan, nakaready na yan doon. Ang dadalhin nyo na lang is yung mga sarili nyong gamit. But of course, these things that I mentioned, this is shared by everyone. So, yan. But, so kung gusto nyong bumili ng sarili nyo na gamit talaga, pwede din naman. So for the dormitory fee, it is not included with your school fee. It's 35,000 yen per month. So this 185,000, this is the initial fee that you have to pay if you want to live in our dormitory. So it includes the admission fee, the deposit for the apartment, the maintenance fee, and the apartment fee for 3 months. So admission fee, deposit, and dormitory is a one-time payment. And deposit for apartment is refundable when you leave the dormitory, right? So the apartment for 3 months, it's not refundable. Hi. Okay. Right, part-time job support. So kanina na-mention na din ni Ms. Cams na as a student here in Japan, you are able to work at least 28 hours per week dito sa Japan. Right. So students can work up to 28 hours per week, pero syempre may mga work din tayo na hindi pwedeng pasukan, katulad ng mga bars, entertainments, ganyan, hindi yan pwedeng pasukan. And mahigpit po sila sa hours. So 28 hours lang po talaga per week. Pwede kayong mag-extend ng hours during long vacation ng school. Halimbawa, Natsuyasumi or summer vacation, yan, pwede kayong mag-work up to 40 hours per week. Right? But this is being checked by immigration, so you really have to be careful that you follow this rule. Hourly wage is 1,070 yen per hour. Actually, we are only 1 yen lower than Tokyo. So Kanagawa is one of the highest hourly wage here in Japan as well, next to Tokyo. And you can choose your own part-time jobs. You can, dito sa Odawara, malapit lang kami sa mga tourist spots. So hotel, restaurants, grocery stores, care worker, factory, part-time jobs, lahat yan available dito sa Odawara. Right. And what's your next step after graduating? So after graduating from the language school, some of our students go to college, university to continue their studies. And yung iba naman, like me, they already find work, right? If you want to go to a college or university, of course, the sensei, the teachers will also give you advice naman if kung saang school maganda, tapos tutulungan din nila kayo for your entrance exams, yan. So they will practice you for the interview, right? And for find work, yan, minsan meron kami ditong mga job fair na pwedeng salihan ng mga estudyante. So kung naghahanap na sila ng trabaho after nilang graduate. Right. So there are types. This is not included na under student visa, but madalas kasi siyang tinatanong ng mga estudyante. Right? So sabi nila kasi, ano ba yung mga types of working visa sa Japan after kung mag-aral? So there are a lot of working visa types here in Japan, but I'll just discuss two of the most common type of working visa. So number one is the Engineer Specialist in Humanities International Services. This is the visa that I have right now. So this, ang pinagkaiba niya, ayun. So yung Specified Skill Worker, sigurado marami na rin nakarinig sa inyo niyan. So this is a SSW, yung pinakabagong type ng working visa dito sa Japan. Ito is kahit N4 level, basta mapasa mo po yung N4 level mo and yung test dun sa field na gusto mong pasukan, pwede kang mag-apply dun sa company. Pinagkaiba niya dun sa Engineer Specialist in Humanities is limited yung time ng SSW. They are only until 5 years. While sa Engineer Specialist in Humanities, you can just renew your visa as long as meron kang company na pinagtatrabahuhan or sumusuport sa visa mo. So that's the main difference. Right. Okay, so that's our last slide. And if you have any questions, Miss Cams, pwede po ba silang magtanong or wait?
I-discuss natin man yung package cost po.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Arigatou gozaimasu, minasan.
I'm sure it's my screen po. Okay. Nakikita po yung screen po.
Yes.
Okay po. Ito po yung mga gagastusin. Mga initial payment lang po ito. Okay. First payment is 25,000 pesos. Ito po yung unang babayaran before po namin start yung application niyo po. And then next payment is service fee of 50,000 pesos. After po namin masabit yung requirements nyo po sa Liberty. And then mag-start na po tayo ng visa requirements doon. And then next payment po or isasabay na po yung sa Beyond the Language Program na N5 level. 40,000 is minimum po. Depende pa rin po sa inyo kung mag-a-avail po kayo ng private or group class. And kung ano pong N4 or N5 level. Minimum lang po ito. So next po is yung tuition deposit. Depende pa rin po yun sa kung biannual or annual payment. Deposit lang po ito, 440,000. Okay, and then sa total is around 340,000. And then yung airfare or yung accommodation and the dormitory or emergency funds and pocket money, hindi pa po yun kasama. And again, minimum investment lang po. Depende pa rin po yan. Sige, thank you po. And then next. So, up na po tayo sa Q&A, ma'am. If you have any questions po, you can unmute your mic or type your questions po sa chat box. Thank you.
We have a question from Kia Kichu. IELTS required. If mag-aral po sa Japan, IELTS is not a requirement. From Mr. MJ Magambal or Miss MJ Magambal, they have after-graduate programs po for engineers, especially software engineers. So that is a separate, ano na po. So if after Japanese language school, you would like to go to a graduate school, you can look for it here in Japan na rin directly. Eileen Acaso, hello po, may pathway po ba for residency? If you mean po na anong klaseng residency po, kasi for right now, I'm considered as a resident here in Japan kasi nga I am working for them. So that's also one of the residency. But if you're asking para sa long-term residency, there is, but that's there are still other requirements pa po for that. Right, any other questions po, guys? Don't be shy to ask questions po. It's okay. Libre magtanong.
Ma'am, Ms.
Yes po.
Liway, ask daw po kung may scholarships po.
Scholarships for Japanese language school, currently we don't offer scholarships po. We have some scholarships, pero yung school na nag-send sa kanila sa amin, yung nag-scholarship sa kanila.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. May question pa po, kung pwede daw dalhin yung family like spouse and kids.
Spouse and kids, as long under student visa, no. But if you after you graduated sa Japanese language and then nakakuha ka ng work dito under kunwari yan example na lang sa engineering humanities ganyan, pwede mong dalhin yung spouse and kids.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you po. Okay, everyone po, may question pa po ba? Hindi po kayo mahiya. Ayan, meron po tanong since Kaylin, ma'am.
Hi, regarding po doon sa 150 hours, kailangan ba na JLPT passer ka or nakapag 150 hours na pero hindi pa JLPT passer? So it's either or lang po. Kung parehong meron kayo, great. Pero kung may 150 hours lang, okay na po yun. Kung JLPT N5 passer lang, okay na din po yun. Kung pareho kayong meron, much better.
May tanong pa po.
Anyone else po?
Wala na po ata questions mo.
Okay po.
Okay, so yeah, I think No more questions naman. And if you have, ito, may question, sorry. What if po student? Miss Eileen? Putol po ata yung message niya. You can unmute, ma'am. Ma'am Eileen.
Yung anak niyo po yung magiging student visa, hindi din po. Hindi po pwedeng magdala ng family yung student visa dito sa Japan. I know there are other countries na pag naka-student visa ka, pwede kang magdala ng relatives under dependent, but hindi po sa Japan. But of course, you can visit your kids kung tuwing vacation nila, ganyan. Ay, anyone else po?
Everyone, questions pa po? If matapos mo ang school and get a working visa, pwede na magdala? Ay, Miss Liway, may question pa po si Miss Eileen.
If matapos po ang school and get a working visa, pwede na magdala. If matapos po ang school and nakakuha ng working visa, depende po sa working visa yun na, pwedeng dalhin is spouse and kids, but not parents po. Pero pwedeng maging sponsor sa mga gustong mag-visit dito, relatives, working relatives dito sa Japan. Working relatives, yung mga gustong mag-tourist dito sa Japan under visiting relatives. Okay po, thank you.
May question pa po? Miss Liway, wala na po ata.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I think no more na po. Okay, if you have any concerns or questions, you may send us a message here on our Facebook account, ATC Education Marketing Asia, and to our email, atceduasia@gmail.com, and WhatsApp number 0905-527-4254. So again po, thank you for joining us, and I wish to thank Miss DY for joining us here for making our webinar success. Thank you po, Miss DY. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, thank you din po.
Okay po, thank you po. Bye po. Bye po. Stop po natin. Bye, everyone.